How do you feel about corn? How do you feel about sentient corn? We're going to be taking a look at a game that features sentient corn in my Ranzini Spotlight for the recently released Maize. What is going on, guys? Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another video. And that's right, we're going to be reviewing Maize, which just released on Xbox One and PS4 for $20. It's been out on PC for quite some time. I'm playing the Xbox One version, and this game has been made by Finish Line Games. It goes for $20, although it has a launch discount on Xbox right now for $15 if you are so inclined to check the game out. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Would I recommend this game, and what did I think about it? Well, Maize is a first-person adventure game about what happens when two scientists misinterpret a memo from the United States government and create sentient corn. You explore an abandoned farm, a not-so-abandoned underground research facility, as you uncover the mysteries around Maize. And that's a pretty good description about this game. It's a first-person adventure game. It's a walking simulator mixed in with a puzzle game, right? The basic gist of the game is you wake up, you're in this cornfield, and you have to kind of pick items up along the way and then use them in other areas to progress. I mean, that's the basic gist of it. It's a pretty simplistic game. Pick up one thing, use it on something else to progress through the level. Now, your enjoyment of this game will probably come through whether or not you find the humor funny. When the sentient corn, when they talk, they try to, they try to joke around and stuff. And if you enjoy the humor that the game offers, you'll probably end up liking it. Now, there's other things to do besides just like find things and use them to progress the level. There's also a little bit of backstory. Collectibles, 75 collectibles to be exact, and they try to give a little backstory about what is going on in this completely wacky and utterly ridiculous world where sentient corn exists and they love to listen to music and dance. Now, I didn't find most of the humor funny whatsoever, so I kind of didn't really enjoy the game too much. It lasted me a good 3.5 to 4 hours. You can beat it, probably even less than that. There is an achievement for beating the game in less than 2, so if you know what you're doing, you can probably speedrun this game in an hour and a half. The one thing I did get a chuckle out of here and there was Vladdy, the Russian teddy bear that you build later, kind of early on in the game, that follows you around the rest of the game. He has some kind of funny moments that made me kind of laugh here and there, and that elevated the game from kind of like terrible to mediocre. But other than that, I particularly didn't enjoy it because I didn't really enjoy the humor they were going for. Now, for all you achievement and trophy hunters out there, this is going to be an easy platinum or an easy completion. There's 14 achievements. 12 of them you get by just simply playing through the 3-hour or less, story. 2 of them are, one is for getting all the collectibles in the game. And that's a 200-point achievement on Xbox. There's 75 of them, like I mentioned before, and they're scattered throughout all the different levels. You can chapter select and go back if you want to kind of clean up, and that won't screw up your count of your collectibles. And the other achievement is for speedrunning the game in less than 2 hours, which is perfectly doable. So, if you want a platinum, or if you want that easy completion, honestly, in my opinion, this is probably the only reason to pick up this game. I mean, I didn't enjoy it, but you may. And that's why I make these Ranzini Spotlights, is to showcase some of the indie games. And maybe someone watching it out there is like, hey, this game looks like right up my alley. And if that's the case, I should pick it up. It's $15 on Xbox Live Gold right now. That's a way better price than $20, which I don't think it's worth it. Because not only is the humor hit or miss, but also the game doesn't look very well and it doesn't run very well. There's a lot of frame rate problems. There's a lot of popping when you initially load into the areas. And each of the chapters are earmarked by really long loading sequences, which is strange because this game isn't really a very demanding game. So I'm wondering, what is actually going on? Why is it taking so long to load? So that all comes down to you. Would I recommend this to you guys? Not really. The only people who would maybe get some enjoyment out of it are people who really like these first-person adventure game puzzle variations where you find something in one corner of the area and then you use it in a different corner. And maybe those who have a really broad sense of humor might enjoy some of the lines that the corn has. Otherwise, unless you're an achievement hunter and you're looking for an easy 1,000, there's not much here. It's not a very good game in my opinion. I was kind of completely bored out of my mind the more and the longer I played it, and that's just the honest to God truth. Which is why, you know, if I'm gonna score it, I give it a 5 out of 10. I was honestly thinking a 3 out of 10 at one point, but some of the stuff that Vladdy says during the game kind of made me laugh a little bit, which, you know, the humor is a big important part of this game, so that's why I had to bump it up a little bit points. But it's still just a very mediocre game that they're asking way too much money for such a short experience. The story is not interesting. There's performance issues on the Xbox. The only reason I get it is if you absolutely must play an adventure game or you want the 1,000 gamer score or platinum trophy. I wouldn't pick it up. And if you are interested in this game, I would wait till this game to be $10. That would be a much better price. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review for Maize, which is out right now on Xbox One and PS4. It's been out for some time on PC. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more content. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.